What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back finally with Scandal from last night, season 7, episode 4, Lost Girls. Okay. So what we left off with last week was Fitz finally catching up with Fitz, and um, he's coming back from Vermont. He's at Olivia's door. Olivia's like, bitch, what the fuck you want? Okay, why are you here? What's going on? You know, finally realized that old boy name is Curtis Price. Okay. So he thought he was gonna get some nook and crannies, and he was just like, okay, so now your ex is up here. Everybody knows this is your ex, okay? Everybody remembers that kiss 100 days ago that y'all had. Well, actually, 100, probably 102, 101, whatever the fuck you want to add to it. Everybody remembers though that kiss or whatever. So I know that's your man and all that shit, or your ex. So I'm not about to compete with this shit, bitch. You figure this stuff out. I'm finna go the fuck home. Okay, I'm finna fuck my girlfriend. Okay, and I'll see you later. So Fitz talk about something. He got a case that he want her to work. His whole agenda, quote unquote agenda, is to find these lost girls. And this is something that I believe 9 out of 10, it was Marcus that brought this up, because Fitz was not on this, and Fitz is very ignorant to things that does not pertain to him and in his white world. Okay, when it comes to minorities, just like most Republicans and most politicians, period, they don't give a fuck about the minorities, all right? Especially out of the minorities, black people. And especially out of that subset, another subcategory, women, children, black people, black women, children. You know what I'm saying? So they going through all this shit, and he wants Olivia to get on the case. She was like, no, bitch, you can get Quinn to do that stuff. He was like, I don't want Quinn. I want you, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, please don't do this song back and forth dance with you guys. Like, because it's old, it's tired, it's getting on my nerves. I said it takes a fucking motherfucking man, and in this case, a white man, okay, since we want to go there, to come and fuck up a bitch shit, all right? She is going on a fucking roll, and then you want to come in and throw a monkey wrench in that plan and knock her off kilter, okay? She said, bitch, I ain't got time for this, all right? So Millie, she's up in there talking to the president of Botswana, okay, and they talking about this treaty. They're about to meet up with the president of Dakar, because that's his major enemy, and they trying to sign this nuclear contract treaty or whatever, so that everybody can just be cool and have peace and no threats of nuclear wars and all this stuff. And they're a little bit too close, okay, and I'm sitting here like, Millie, go ahead and let him tap it, okay? Millie wants the dick, and at this point, I feel like Millie has feelings for this man because he is charming as fuck, all right? He is kind of respectful from what we see for right now. And she just ain't had none in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So anything to do right about now. When it's been a drought, bitch, you just found yourself like looking at you. I guess you straight girls just be looking at dick prints and stuff. I ain't even gonna fucking lie, bitch. I will spot a dick print like, bitch, your shit hangs to the goddamn left. No, that's what y'all do. You ain't got no jockstrap on. Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm just saying, you just notice shit regardless. You just notice shit. And Millie noticing stuff, okay? And we already knew it was some chemistry between them. And we get to this damn meeting between her and the president of Dakar, and he's going back and forth with the president of Botswana and Rashad, and they're just slinging mud at each other. Dakar is calling bullshit on Rashad. Like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so you mean to tell me all of a sudden you weren't here for the United States, but then all of a sudden you go to this little state dinner and all this shit, and now you want to be on good terms with them, and want to come up with this treaty and want to be on good terms with us? I ain't even buying this shit. First of fucking all, I can see what the fuck is going on. Y'all having little secret meetings and shit with each other. I said, oops. Olivia was standing right there. Olivia had to tell Millie, bitch, let me tell you something. They can see it, bitch, and I can see it too. You want to fuck that man, but you not going to fuck that man. You going to come up in this bitch and you going to take care of business, okay? That's what you going to do. That's basically what Olivia was saying, all right? And at one point, after they had this first initial meeting, Um, cause he called her out on some stuff and was saying the call president was like, I liked it better when Fitz was the president, your husband was the president, because at least he had the balls enough to look me in the eye when he telling me shit. And that set Rashad off. Rashad said, bitch, what the fuck you want to do was talk to my boo like that right in my presence, you disrespectful ass bastard. I said, okay, that was bitch, that was cute. That was cute. I said, stand up for the pussy that you ain't got yet. That's how you get it, bitch. Take notes, okay? Respect. I said, all right. You just made Millie's kitty purr. A little bit more than it's already been doing. That motherfucker be humming down there. Just sitting there, probably sitting underneath the table, rubbing her leg. Rubbing her legs together. Y'all know what the fuck y'all be doing. Don't even sit here and act like y'all don't. Because if you saying that you don't, you's a motherfucking lie. Some of y'all like, well, I mean, shit happens, Shit just snatcher. I was like, girl, go ahead, do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta bust it whenever you gotta bust it. Anyway, so, they doing all of that. And they was in there talking, Millie and Rashad, and get drinking and all this stuff. He should have never been disrespectful to you like that. I said, oh. They trying to get some more liquor and shit. She accidentally put her hand on his. Don't take it back. And I was like, can't do this right now. I mean, not at this moment, but you can't do this right now. So in the midst of all of this stuff happening, they go back and they go to another little meeting, and he came up with some stuff. Millie flipped it. Okay, she was like, this wasn't even my idea. Yeah, we was doing some secret stuff behind the scenes or whatever, but it was him coming to me saying that he wanted to put this thing going so that he can talk to you and y'all can get on the same page. I said, Millie, come through with that lie for your man. You are doing the relationship shit already, okay? But when you in a relationship, you stand up for your motherfucker, okay? That's what you do. But the call was like, so you mean to tell me you want to come up into our military and look at our nuclear stuff and inspect it with your people? Well, if you want to do that with your people, then can we do it with our people? Rashad was like, hell yeah. If you gonna go ahead and abide by this shit, I don't see no reason not to. Now, right when they was finna get to the rest of the stuff, all of a sudden, all of Rashad's people come jumping in there. I said, damn, y'all rude as fuck. But it was a threat that was going on. Basically, over there in Bashran, he got overthrown. Rebels overtook and seized and staged a coup and basically booted him out while he was gone, okay? So he's no longer in power at this moment. And this is what Jake tells Olivia. Now, Jake is in his bag, and I understand it because Jake is like, first of all, it's two parts. Jake is kind of pissed the fuck off, because Olivia don't want to fuck him like that no more. That's one. And then Fitz is back. That's two. So he was up there talking and he was like, she said, how did I let this get past us and all this stuff? It was like, well, why you out here fucking around and playing with your little ex-boyfriend, you let this shit get past me. I told you, bitch, we need to hire some more people, okay? Because if we would have had some more people, none of this shit would have got past me like this. He would have still been in power. We wouldn't be scrambling like this. I said, Jay, calm your roll. Calm down a little bit. I get where you coming from, but, it sounded a little bit more personal than professional. But I get it, okay? But you need to calm that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, at this moment in time, Olivia going over there, and she's thinking about what her father said early in the episode. She went and talked to him. He was playing with his fossil dinosaur, Annie. Okay, Annie, is you okay? Is you okay? Is you okay, Annie? Listen, you've been hit by pop. You've been hit by pop. A smooth criminal. Look, that... We ain't even finna do that. I'm still on the Jackson high. Anyway, Joe Jackson was at the concert last night. Bitch, for real? I didn't know that shit. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bitch, let me find out Tito and them was at the concert too. Anyway, they in Indiana. They right down the corner. But whatever, fuck out of that. What else happened? So, Millie was just like telling Olivia, we need to start a war. Basically, she was ready to start a war. I go to war for that dick. And ain't even had it yet. She hasn't even test driven the dick yet. And she was ready to go to war because she was like, We got to do the right thing. And the right thing is going over there to Patron, getting them rebels up out of there and putting Rashad back in power, okay? Because Olivia straight up told her, he don't matter to us no more because he is not even in power. So fuck what he got to say. Millie said, no, girl, this is not what we're going to do. And at one point, they had this little back and forth, but then, you know, Olivia comes up in there, give her one option. She was like, okay, I can do this, you know. We can do this together because this is us that's in it. You know, I can get you your troops and we can go out there and we can, you know, be powerful and all this stuff and put him back in power. Or we can do the right thing, which is have this initiative and, you know, not really worry about it. And I guess develop this program for these lost girls, because that's what the episode is about, these lost girls. We actually get a case. But Marcus had came up there earlier, okay? And he was talking to Olivia because he was trying to see Millie. Millie, she was like, they told me I had to come through you to go see Millie. And she was like, you ain't seeing her. I said, damn it, Olivia. Everybody is being, you can't cop block like this, okay? And you cannot be the only one monopolizing the goddamn dicks up in here, okay? Let them kitties purr on the dicks that they want to purr on for the second, okay? Yeah, she is the president. Sneak Marcus up in there for a second, let her knock it out, and then let her go about the day. And I bet you she probably be more productive. Okay, she need a man right now. I never would have thought I said some shit like that, but she need a man right now, okay? Let her knock it out, okay? You up here getting your rocks off with Tom, Dick, Harry, Chuck, Quincy, Curtis, and Blow. Bitch, why don't you just go ahead and let her get a little taste? Okay, fuck. But I like when she was going at Millie and she was like, I will not let you go down and people try to sully your reputation as one of these you know, like the men presidents who be out here just fucking bitches everywhere and don't nobody say shit about it, okay? Because don't you know, when they do that shit with a woman, they gonna call you all types of hoes and shit. Look at me. I was like, all right, see, Olivia tried to play bad, but she really do got Millie's back. But it's also, you know, an agenda underneath, okay? Because if Millie fucks up, that means it's gonna look bad on her because she got to clean that shit up. And she want to stay up in the White House as long as she can, okay? As long as she allowed to. You know, she want 8 years, not just them 4. But moving off of them. So back to this little case. Well, let me just get on Cyrus. Cyrus is up here playing around with Fenton, okay? Goudreau. What is his name? Mr. G, bitch. I'm gonna just call him Mr. G. And they go over to his house. His house is so fucking modernized and technical, all technology out and everything. I said, oh, I don't like shit like this. Now, see, the world is moving in a pace that is good for technology to be so advanced, but what if shit breaks down and you get trapped up in your goddamn house and you can't come out, okay? You can't call nobody, you can't do this, they can't get in. It's just gonna be a lot. So, he was just over there trying to tell him, listen, because he was talking to his secretary and they was going over the stuff about this painting and was like, you know, I can't accept this because it's unconstitutional. It's against the rules. It's you know, it's illegal to accept these gifts. It's like you know, especially all this money and shit. And old girl was like, you know why he gave this to you, right? And he was like, why? I mean, it's just like when I go out there and I get my coffee and, you know, the barista, he want to put a little bit of this and a little bit of that up in there, and I'll be like, for free, and I'll be like, no, let me pay for it, because he want to fuck me. That's what it is. And he was like, for real? He equate you to a little cup of coffee or some shit? She was like, I know, right? But, it was like, you don't think? I said, yes, Cyrus, that's what it is. He was trying to woo you, boo. $100 million painting. $100 million painting. So he over there trying to tell him he got to take it back and all this stuff. And he owed him an apology for calling him out. And he was like, you know what? It's all good, you know. Maybe I don't want to be in politics because that means I would have to bite my tongue on stuff. I can't be straightforward, you know, all this stuff. They chatting it up at one point because he came to the door with this virtual reality stuff on, okay? And he was like, come on, you want to play? You want to see? He was like, no, I shouldn't. But then he got him up in there and they having a good ass time. And I said, Cyrus, quit bullshitting and go ahead and get your boo, okay? Go ahead and get you a boo. You got a rich man, okay? No, you got a wealthy man, a filthy, wealthy man that you probably can, mold into shape, okay? He was just sitting there talking, and next thing you know, dude put his arms around him, not really around him, but behind him. He was playing with his ear and shit. He doing all this on the. I said, oh. Uncle Daddy, you better stop it, okay? Y'all know where that come from, Claus, all right? I cannot wait till season 2 come back. But he was like, I feel like, we should do some things like this a little bit more often. Cyrus got a little bit scared and he was like, you know what, I'm not prepared for this. I'm gonna have to go. Okay. But then he goes and he talking to Millie about what's going on because Millie came up into his office and he was looking at that painting. And it was like, oh my God, is this real? She was like, yes, bitch, it's real, girl. Let me tell you something. Millie couldn't even get let him Cyrus go ahead and explain the shit if he wanted to. Millie said, kicked them shoes off and was like, girl, spill the tea, bitch. Spill the tea. I said, since the fuck when Millie and Cyrus became good girlfriends? Like, they gossiping Judy's right now. Bitch, let me tell you what happened. So this motherfucker sent this shit to my damn office. And right now, I'm confused as to what to do with it. Like, I mean, he's an asshole. Millie like, bitch, get the fuck up on that shit. He a rich asshole. Okay? You got prime dick right there in front of you, alright? And I'm up here struggling. Because people keep cop blocking me. And you got it right there in your face and you don't know what to do with it. Go ahead and get that. So I was like, oh, I don't know. But eventually, Cyrus go back over there and he thought about it. He said, here, I can't accept this for you, legally, as a gift. So I'm going to buy it from you. And just gave him $20. And, he was like, and yeah, I'm going to teach you some more about politics. I said, oh, Cyrus got a little boo finally in his age range. But that was cute. That was cute. That was a cute little moment. So the episode, like I said, is called Lost Girls, right? And Fitz come in town under this false impersonation, or impression, I should say, that he is really there just to do this case and to help people out. And they finally get the caseload to Quinn, QPA, okay? And it's a whole bunch of black girls that are missing, black teenage girls. And they're going through the list or whatever, and they have to find one that will be suitable enough to be on TV. And every time they will get one, either they got suspended for fucking what the girl get suspended for? Smoking a cigarette. She got her scholarship taken away. Another one had another little thing on their record, And I was like, it is so fucked up that this is what happens, and this is how people are portrayed, and they have to sift through the things and go through one that actually look like they have a clean, clear record. And then, like Marcus said, no, we can't get this one, Quenisha Porter, because her name is Quenisha or whatever. That's too urban. That's too fucking black for the media, especially white America, what he's trying to say. We got to get one whose name sounds at least white. So they get this Zoe girl. And it was like, we have to get her on TV. If we can't, they put some stuff out there for her, but it didn't pick up momentum. And it was like, well, the dead girl can't speak for herself. We need to put the mama on there. So they put the mama on there, and they doing this little interview with Curtis Price. Fitz is there. And, the mother is saying her little tales and, how she's feeling about how her daughter just went missing. She's a good girl. She's a straight A student. She never does anything out of the ordinary. She loves dancing. Her recital was coming up, and she's going to miss that. And she's been gone for 3 months and all this stuff. And she know her daughter did not just leave and all that stuff. So Curtis is being somewhat sympathetic with her, empathetic with her, and using that little soft tone. If anybody hear anything about Zoe, please call in to so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. It was like, but President Fitzgerald, under your tenure as a president, it was a whole bunch of this stuff going on. How come you are just now talking about it now that you're out of office? Well, it's because I was blind to the fact. And Curtis got on his ass a little bit. It was like, so what are you doing all this shit for? Now you come back just for this one case. You out there in Vermont. He said, no, bitch. My library out there in Vermont. I got a foundation out here, and I'm thinking about permanently moving it out here. Who said I'm leaving? I said, oh, Lord. I said, are you serious? So we finna do this Fitz and Olivia shit? all over again. Who said that I'm leaving? I said that you leaving. Go and leave her alone, okay? Yes, Olivia is gonna be her own downfall. I truly feel like that's might gonna happen. All right, and um, the whole thing with Fitz and the daddy was kind of playing Fitz a little bit to get him out there, because he gave him this whole speech like he needs you. I never liked you because she needed you and she wanted you and all this stuff. And I can't believe I gotta say this, but she needs you and you her salvation and all this shit. I said, so you trying to make Fitz super saver hoe because you really feel like your daughter finna self-destruct, but he playing mind games too, okay? You can't tell me. It's like everything with Fitz, with Papa Pope has an agenda. Part of it can be true, and the other part is an agenda behind it. So he is playing and manipulating all of them at this moment in time. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's what he's doing, okay? And so that's why Fitz out there, because Papa Pope didn't convince him to come the fuck up out there. And they doing all this shit. He popping up at Olivia's door talking about I'm here because you're here and, I love you and all this shit. I said, so what if she don't want you to be there? You gonna force your way to back in her life or some shit? And of course, Olivia kissed him and all that shit, and we can just infer and understand that they fucked that night. I said, God damn it, Olivia. She done told her secretary, when Curtis called, I ain't here. Matter of fact, just block that motherfucker. I said, damn, Olivia. Fitz come back and fuck your world up already. Man, I'm so glad I ain't got a puss like that. I'm talking about a that came out so wrong. Meaning, I ain't got a girl like that that's on my membrane that'll fucking make me stop all my shit right now. Girl, I don't have time. I am on a straight path trying to go somewhere. I ain't got time to be derailed. Okay, Fitz coming there trying to fuck shit up, alright? They do the Lost Girl thing, and just when they was about to get traction, they was getting traction because of Fitz being on the program, and then all of a sudden it got overshadowed once again by the stuff that was happening with the president of Bahrain, Bashan, and him being overthrown and stuff like that. And so it just got lost in the media again. And they were over it. And I love the fact that they put this in there, because this is what happened with a lot of stuff with, like I said, minorities. It'll be hot for a second, but then something bigger will come along and it'll get overshadowed and no one will care. Or no one would care in the beginning in the first place. Let something happen, and I hate to compare these, but let like with the Paris and the London attacks that been happening, terrorist attacks that happened recently, the Manchester one and then the one on the London Bridge and all that stuff. It was the whole world was all focused on it. But then we have over there in Somalia where over 200, 300 people got killed, by a suicide bomber or some shit like that. It was a terrorist attack. A whole bunch of people got killed. No one is speaking out about that. No one gives a fuck about it. And that's basically what is the same thing about these girls and minorities and stuff like that. When I saw Lost Girl, I was like, is Shonda finna play into the, remember like earlier this year, when they was doing the Lost Girls, those 14 Lost Girls or whatever, that really wasn't all of them weren't really lost, and most of them was already back at home. Shit like that. That's what it was, But eventually, they do find a girl. Queen go over there and tell her that we found your daughter and all that stuff. Olivia comes back to QPA, and they so shocked to see her, and Fitz is there too. And it was like, Millie making this program to, a division with the FBI to look for lost girls, black lost girls and stuff like that. And, she has a head of it who's going to be, in charge of it. And Fitz was just standing there, and I was just sitting there like, so wait a minute, bitch. You went from being the president of the fucking United States to being part of QPA? Bitch, you couldn't even be a part of OPA, okay? It was just annoying me that he was there. I know it's some lit up and shit. I can't wait to see Tiffany and Tanaya's review, because I'm pretty sure they was all the way here for Fitz and Olivia being together. I'm gonna say, and you can call me a hater or whatever, bitch, I was never here for Fitz and Olivia like that. It was cute the first 2 seasons, but then after the 3rd season, I was like, girl, let that shit go. we tired of this monkey pony show and all this shit. Well, I was, all right. So that's what happened, and I just feel like at this moment in time, it was cute at the beginning, but Fitz is a hindrance to her, and I really want her to be like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not playing no games with you no more, because Jay called her up and was like, look, bitch, we was wrong about Fitz. He ain't just clean. He showed her some surveillance pictures of Papa Pope and him together. Okay? So Pope Daddy Pope was going into his little fossil place. Okay, well, he put his little fossil, bitch. He went up in there and he was gone. I said, Eddie did not do nothing to nobody, all right? Annie was lying dead in the dirt, minding her goddamn business. Y'all unearthed her, put her in an unnatural habitat for her, and then you took her away. Okay, she is tired. Look at her. She ain't nothing but bones and bones, bitch. She's just tired, okay? Leave her alone. She said, bitch, so you had Fitz come out here? She pushed that chair over there to him and said, sit. I said, okay. You know, that did something to me. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna miss something. I always liked Kerry Washington. Let me tell you something. Kerry Washington looked real good up in I Think I Love My Wife. I was like, that is a bad bitch right there. Okay, she was a little slutty, little hoey. And I was like, I really dig this for some fucking reason. Then this movie called, I hope y'all seen it, but what is it? She Hates Me. Spike Lee movie where she was she used to be with Anthony Mackie's character. Then she went and went gay on him. Okay, she was always gay, but she was just with him as a friend, you know, trying to figure some shit out. And she was with Danny and Ramirez character, and they was trying to have a baby. I was like, when she was getting fucked by that girl, I said, Carrie, titties was just everywhere. I was like, you know, so seeing her in this powerful ass role, like, it's kind of hot, bitch. I said, listen, when she would have told me to say, I'm sitting, what you want me to do, bitch? Let me fucking stop, bitch. Let me get up off of here. Y'all, I had to go in and give y'all a, you know, a thorough ass review since it's a day late to make up for yesterday. I'm sorry, Janet Jackson came first, bitch. That's priority, okay? But y'all tell me how y'all feel. And do y'all feel like Olivia is, who gonna take Olivia out? Do you feel like she's gonna be taken out, or is she gonna self-destruct? She gonna, you know, what do you think the end game is? Bitch, they better bring, it's Mama Pope ain't dead, right? Bring her ass back for the finale or some shit like that. I mean, it's the last season. Damn it, bitch. That's who we be wanting. You know, two bad bitches is coming through and fucking shit up. Yes. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feeling. I'll see y'all later.